Hi, welcome to Black Traffic Storm 2. I want to congratulate you for participating in this training. This is going to be very exciting for you. For those who bought the original Black Traffic Storm report, you should be familiar and already have an idea on what this will be about. Ever since we launched the original report last year, we received a very positive response from you guys. Some of you have also emailed us on your success, and I want to take this time to congratulate you. There were also others who haven't started and needed more guidance, or even more help to get along. This is okay too. We're going to completely go beyond what you've learned and cover many of the advanced techniques that I'll only reveal in this training and nowhere else. This means it's only for warriors. This is going to be very comprehensive training, so you'll be able to follow along. To those who just started out with this training and haven't seen the original report, don't worry. Everything from Black Traffic Storm 1 will be covered in step by step. You don't need the original report to understand any of this training. Now, you may be wondering what's different in this training opposed to the first Black Traffic Storm. In Black Traffic Storm 2, I'll be going in depth with everything you need to know to not just make things much more effective. I'll be showing you exactly how to create an automated and fully scaled process for this system, and use this training to take your income from virtually zero into the $100,000 per month level. No, this is not an exaggeration. It's quite possible to go into the $1,000 per day range with only the basics. We're not only going to cover this, but we're going to go beyond and cover the advanced strategies and battle tactics. There will also be a lot of new grounds covered here for both people who are new and those of you who have started this process. Again, this is going to be a very comprehensive training, and I'll be teaching you starting from the ground up. So I do apologize to some of you who may think it starts out slow. This is to give everybody an equal chance to start out. There also won't be any fluff in this training. Everything discussed in this training will be 100% usable information. Now, with that said, let's start by understanding what Black Traffic Storm is. If you're wondering what Black Traffic Storm is, then I have good news to tell you. I want you to forget everything you thought you knew about search engines, pay-per-click, SEO, creating a website, and even internet marketing, to a certain extent, of course. Take what you know about it and toss them aside. This may seem a little bold or even odd to you. However, the system discussed here has absolutely nothing to do with any of these things. Instead of worrying about the common headaches, which I'm sure your competitors are stressing over, you can easily avoid all of these. The idea behind Black Traffic Storm is very simple. Let your competitors fight and build up their business with pay-per-click and SEO, while you swoop right in and take their traffic and profit for yourself. Yes, this is legal, and the more competitors you have in your niche, the better. The more successful they are, the faster you'll succeed. It's a very simple process that can actually be done in minutes using an alternative traffic source. By doing so, you'll be able to avoid the common pitfalls that 95% of all internet marketers are facing. First thing is, you won't have to deal with quality score anymore. If you've done PPC in the past, then you should already know about Google's silly rules for landing pages. All the time you spend on creating the perfect landing page can get better bid positions, and prices can be entirely avoided. The second thing is, you'll be able to avoid bidding wars and high costs. In many of the common niches with PPC, the bid prices are getting ridiculous. On niches like, for example, weight loss or loans, the cost can range from $2 per click to over $10 per click. Of course, it is possible to start off and make a profit, but it's going to be a high-cost venture, especially for newbies who are just starting out. Now, the third headache that you can eliminate is having to optimize your websites. You don't need to worry about getting organic traffic and building up links for your site. Competing in terms of SEO is getting to be a complicated game. That's not to say you won't succeed, but it's just that most of it can be avoided. Now, the last headache that you want to avoid is having to deal with growing competition or saturation in your niche. Let's face it, even if a niche is profitable, or you stumble upon a successful campaign on PPC, for example, there's always going to be competition. This will both slice up the pie even further and drive up the cost. Fortunately for you, though, this training will be able to turn the situation completely around. The benefits from this alone should already be quite clear. Not only do you free up time away from common problem areas, but you're able to see your competitors in a different light. Instead of competing against competition, you'll be able to leverage them for your own profit. You'll be focusing on growing your income stream rather than being bogged down by headaches and other technical issues. Now, you may be wondering who Black Hat Traffic Storm is for. I just want to say, in a nutshell, anybody can use Black Hat Traffic Storm. Although the material in this training will mainly cover the best way to monetize this, or for most people in the third category, this system is for everybody. Even if you're a merchant or a general affiliate, the strategies and traffic sources here can also become very powerful. It's a very flexible system, and we'll be covering this in later videos. Of course, as you can guess from the name, this system does lean towards the Black Hat side. Although it is completely legal, again, it can be considered unfair to your competitors. After all, you'll be profiting from their marketing success in all their campaigns, which takes a lot of work for them to set up. Keep in mind that internet marketing is very competitive, and to succeed, you sometimes need a very powerful advantage. Of course, with that said, let's come to the next video.